Tingle, Tingle, Kaloo, Limpa! Previously on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
Dude, get out of the way. I don't want either one of you in the way, you big boulder. This boulder, man. I'm telling you, these boulders need to just get out of the way.
Today, Dropless and I had a jam session. He's not good with words, but man does he write great riffs.
He may not have any clothes on, but shoot if he don't have a kick-arse ring and a snazzy Zora hairdo.
Oh, excuse me.
Ooh la la, merci mademoiselle, you're foxy not gonna lie, even though you're pixelated, oh my gosh. Oh, hey, we're starting, this is kinda awkward. Howdy guys, this is Silent Senior 09 once again, and we are back with more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I'm gonna start this episode off actually a little differently, kinda like, I think it was like part 30 something, if I can get it to, come on, Tattle? Yeah, there we go. This little poster, actually, I forgot to point this out. You can actually check it out, and the fisherman will tell you about it. Heh, isn't she a beaut? But you know, those female pirates are so frightening they could scare a crying baby into silence. See, it was long ago when I used to use this thing called a hookshot to catch a fish off the coast. But I was attacked by these pirates, and they took it away with them. They said it's a legendary treasure, and I just happened to swipe it from the bottom of the sea, so I hold no grudge against them. It may be a treasure resting somewhere in the pirate's fortress at the edge of this coast. Yeah, that was kind of like a neat little tip-off I totally did not know existed. I kind of told you about, like, oh, there's a cool thing called the hookshot, and for those of us who played Ocarina of Time, we all know about the hookshot and whatnot. So, anyway, yeah. Just figured I'd show that off. The next thing I'm going to show you is actually in Zora Hall, so I'll see you guys there in just a second. Okay, so here we are. This is actually Evan's room. And the reason I brought us here is actually, I didn't think to show you guys this, or rather let you guys listen, but if you guys listen briefly, you'll notice this song is actually from one of the older Legend of Zelda games. So I'm going to shut up here and let you guys listen to it for a little bit. Isn't that like the coolest thing ever? Like, seriously. Okay, maybe not that cool, but I just figured it was kind of noteworthy. I figured I'd show you guys that. Anywho, sightseeing aside, let's go ahead and continue where we left off in the actual adventure. So I'm going to see you guys right at the entrance of the Pirate's Fortress, Gerudo Pirate's Fortress, so see you guys there. Alrighty, and here we are, guys, at the Gerudo Pirate Fortress entrance. Let's go ahead and get this puppy started, man. Get this puppy started. Let's get this party started, man. Learn your song, seriously. I don't know why. Sometimes I like to interchange the word puppy with party. I don't know. Because then you think of pound puppy party or something like that. That was just kind of lame. Oh well. Okay, so while I wait for these lame-o boats to, like, bypass this here, I suppose I should point out that, yes, indeed, it is the morning of the second day as opposed to the night of, which is where we last left off, I believe. There are two reasons that is not like that. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and explain them to you right now. The first is I had originally recorded this, and for some random reason, I don't know what my deal was that day, but I was just butchering everything I was saying, and literally, I took what could have been a... Oh, dude, die. Seriously, no. What could have been a simple, let's get in, get out, and be done with it kind of thing. It turned into a very lengthy adventure that really was kind of dry, and in all honesty, I was not proud of it, so hence why I decided to go ahead and just redo the footage. So consequently, I had to kind of go back through on my old practice file, which, mind you, took a little bit, because I hadn't messed with that in a while. And I had to get myself back up to this point. So that's one of the reasons why it's like that. The second reason is I didn't like the fact that I was on the second night of already. So I was like, you know what, I need to fix that. And the reason that is because I wanted more time to be able to do stuff that you're going to have to do. By the way, that's how you get over here, in case you're curious. You can just use the hook shot to get over here. And anyway, long drawn out soliloquy aside, I know I say that a lot, but that's my way of saying let's get to the main point, the meat and potatoes of it. Essentially, I was not proud of the fact that I had a lot of off-screen wasting time that I did, and it wasn't even small things. It was like I was having trouble find a way to close the video, etc., etc. And I was just like, you know what, let's just go ahead and start it over. So that's pretty much what happened. So for those curious as to why that is, there you go, that's what this is. Another thing I should probably point out is I'm going to go ahead and do this without the stone mask. And we're going to go ahead and start off to the, I believe it's, okay, my bad, it's not to the right side, it's, wait, hang on, which side is this anyway? Alright, so according to the map on the bottom right, we came from that entrance over there, which is north, like the north, hold on, get your compass rose right, northwest portion, there we go. And according to this, apparently we're heading north, which is kind of odd to me, but oh well. That's the way they drew the map, and that's why we're just going to have to read it, you know? So let's go ahead and head here first, since I'm probably going to wind up forgetting to come over here anyway. Now, if you have the stone mask, this is actually really easy, but if you don't have the stone mask, it's not all that difficult. All you gotta do, well, you gotta aim, actually. Genius, come on, man. Let's see, well, I could make a run for it. Yeah, let's do it. Make a run for it. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's go and get Maiku on here, because I like using Maiku, actually, for this fight. Oh, snap. Yeah, I did, I spoiled it, it's a fight.
Halt! It takes courage to come thieving in the pirate's fortress. I'm going to love doing this to you.
Oh, I bet you will. Oh man, this is gonna be ugly. Alright, Tattle, tell us the 411.
The pirate found you! Use Z targeting and look for your chance. If you're caught, you don't win!
Well, that was an obvious. Jeez, last time I asked you for anything. So what I like to do, essentially, is I like to stun the enemy by using the cheap old magic trick, hence why I like bringing magic potion in this place. And then I just kind of slice away with my boomerangs. You can also use your boomerangs to help stun the enemy as well, and then you can easily do some damage. Another way to really rack up some damage points is by pushing the A button like you're doing a horizontal slice. If you hold up your shield, of course, you won't take any damage whatsoever, no matter what attack she winds up doing. So essentially, you're set. You're like in the clear with a shield. You don't even have to go to the offensive. You can just stick to the defensive, you know. So anyway.
Ah! Don't think it ends here!
Whumph! Alright, ninja skills. You're supposed to be pirates, not ninjas. Gosh, reminds me of the whole debate I remember back in high school that I had, actually. There was like this big... I remember like there was a day where it was usually us dorks and nerds that did this, but it was like a battle between pirates and ninjas. I don't know why. There were some people who liked pirates and some people who liked ninjas. I don't know what the deal with that was. It was like Naruto versus One Piece, essentially. It was kind of like, oh, that was just stupid, but at the same time, you know, it's just like, well, you might as well enjoy your life in high school while you can and make the best of it, because, I mean, seriously. Having a whole hour and a half, oh, jeez. Oh, crap, I didn't mean, no, I don't want to be fish, not shark bait! Shark bait, hoo-ha-ha! Let me out! Stop it! Stop it! I need out! I want it! Alright, you know what? Screw this. Oh, gosh. Holy crap, I was about to die there, man! I'm not shark bait, man. Oh. Well, anyway, that nasty thing that has all those little fish following it like its little cronies is, as Tattle describes, a Despresco. Or Despreco. Despresco. Nice.
It's a Desperado! Once it bites you, it's not gonna wanna let go! I hate this thing!
You and me both, Tattle. Jeez, McCrees. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to take this fool out. Although I think I'm going to have to just use the hookshot for this one. So you, 1, 2, boom, and then it kills all of the fishies. Goodbye, bone fishies, and good freaking riddance. Yeah, a little nasty. Okay, I'm not going to do that like I did last time in Super Mario Sunshine. Speaking of which, the day that I'm recording this, actually, I think... ooh, yay. Another Zora Egg, woohoo, and I think this is going to be some rupees. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, the day I'm recording this, I believe Super Mario Sunshine Part 33 will actually be going up, which I don't know how I'm going to, like, know that off the top of my head. Because, you know, I mean, I think about it, I'm like, I say one thing, and then another thing winds up happening. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Wait. Oh, pardon me, guys. Sorry. I haven't been doing that enough. I was like, you know what? I've been doing the compromise thing where I prevent myself from burping, and then occasionally I'll just try to have an episode where I just let it fly out like no tomorrow, you know. Anyhow, that was the first of the 3 eggs that we missed in this place. And what was I saying before that? I was talking about Super Mario Sunshine, yeah. I'm gonna say this now, a lot of this is pre-recorded, probably, more than likely. It's not gonna be like really, really ancient, though. I try to keep this as close as I could, you know, I was cutting it kind of close on the deadline. Because I'm actually gonna be heading over to my dad's place for a little bit for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And I'm not gonna have any time whatsoever. By the way, we're going south in case you guys are trying to figure out and follow along, so... Guys who are taking shorthand notes, scribble down, going to the south. South portion of Gerudo Pirate Fortress. I always get that debate to myself, though. Is it Gerudo or Gerudo? I remember I talked to, I think his name, Pizza Caliber 123 or something like that. I gave him a hard time because he said, let's try that again. He pronounced it as Gerudo Pirate Fortress. And I was like, that's unusual. I thought it was Gerudo Pirate. And he's like, oh, well, I pronounce things weird. I'm like, no, it's cool, dude. You probably are pronouncing it correctly. So, yeah. Anyway, as you can see, there's only one guard in this room, so it's pretty easy to get around, but don't be fooled. I almost said Eevee. If you are, even within her eyesight, which I almost felt like I was, she will come up to you and catch you, and then basically you guys know what happens there. We get tossed out like yesterday's lunch. And, oh, I want to show this off, actually. It's kind of funny. I'm not doing the stone mask because I see that done too often, so I figured I'd show how it's done, you know, when you sneak around this place without it, so anyway.
Halt! We aren't fooled by that mask.
Yeah, well, the first time I was here you guys were. Sorry, just saying. Alright, so let's see here. I suppose I should fight with Link, you know, be a man about it. I'm just kidding. Not really a man, he's more of a boy than a man. Ow! Alright, you know what? I'm trying to do a spin attack, but I'm having trouble doing it. I think my control stick on the Nintendo 64 controller isn't working right. Like, it's not letting me rotate and do this quick spin. I don't know why it's not, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm just amazed that it actually is holding up. I'm getting my booty kicked here, by the way. Just thought I'd say that. Come here, you. Let's dance, chicken legs. Come on, woman. Let's do the polka. Polka, polka. Oh, no. I guess not. Alright. Yeah, there we go. That's why I wanted to show how quick it is with a gilded sword.
Ah! Don't think it ends here!
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I just ended it. You started it, I ended it. That's the way it rolls, baby. That's the way we're doing this. Anyhow, that's how you beat her with, well, I guess that's not really the swiftest way to do it, but it's one way to do it. As far as beating the Gerudo Pirate Fortress guards without the Zora mask. Yeah, anyway, what was I don't even know where my conversation started. Oh, who knows? We got another Zora Egg, woohoo! That's sometimes I notice a weakness of mine, honestly, guys, and I don't mean... Good lord, let's try that again. That is a weakness I do notice I have, is sometimes I don't always finish my trail of thought, and while that's not always a bad thing, because sometimes what I have to talk about isn't the most appealing, so sometimes a random, like, shout or grunt is sometimes more entertaining than what I have to offer to the table originally. Unfortunately, the downside to that is I sometimes wind up losing track in my mind as to what exactly it was I was talking about originally, and I'm like, oh, crap, I don't even know where I started, where I began. You know, where did this like train of mess start, and where did it end? You know, it's just kind of like when you're trying to decide as far as when you're looking at a big project or a mess, and you don't know how to tackle something. It's like, okay, where do I even begin with this? You know. So anyway. Just a random thought in my mind that I noticed that I do, because I do review my own work, of course. I look at what I have done, and then I try to see if I can't improve, or I guess as business majors would call it, capitalize on it, but then again, who cares what business majors say, because I'm not a business major, so... I just happen to remember certain terms and phrases they used. Alrighty, so that's 2 of the Zora eggs. We're doing pretty good. That's another thing I do a lot. I say pretty and like a lot. Like, everything's all pretty full and shiny. I don't know why it is. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and finish off this place and get the last Zora Egg. It's hanging out over here, actually. This is kind of sneaky, the way they did this. You have to come to this direction twice, so it makes you feel kind of like you're doing this redundantly. But really, you actually have to go a level higher here. Hopefully I don't, like, accidentally get caught here. Okay, good. You're going to want to probably bring an arrow out for this one, because she actually can catch you and throw you into the brig, or... Actually, she won't throw you in the brig, she'll just throw you out, but I was going to say locked you in the dunny, you know, but... Who wants to be locked in the dunny? Because that's the same place as where you go to the bathroom at, you know. Alright, so this room. You don't have to do this room, actually, at all. You don't have to focus on anything. You can just use your hook shot and go across there and be done with it. But I'm greedy. I like the chests. I like getting all the chests, and this chest actually has 200 rupees in it, so it's kind of nice. Sweet! Or 100 rupees. I'm thinking of Zelda, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I've been watching Attacking Toucans lately, going through Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker lately, and he's been, he got a silver ruby, I think, once or twice, and it actually registered as 200 rubies, because they do the ruby count in that game a little differently, but anyway. I don't want to go off on a tangent to something that people don't care about, I guess. I don't know. I try not to do that, too. So yeah, this is the only room I'm going to really use this. You would probably want to use the stone mask in, because knocking all three of the guards out in this place is a little tough. So let's go ahead and... No, I don't want to do that. I want to put the Zora mask on, you silly goose. Let's get this party rolling, man. We got one more egg, and I know we're going to have to take out one more guard, so let's do this.
That's as far as you go! How unfortunate you won't be getting past here.
That's what you think. You got 2 swords, I got 2 blades, and I got a shield that goes wham wham in your face. Wham wham, really? Wham bam, man. Come on, get it right. Jeez. Alright, let's boomerang. Whoops, got you in the back of the head, sorry. And then I'll boot you in the face. And let's go ahead and magic you, paralyze you. Jump kick you in the face again. Hold up my shield. Watch you fail miserably. That's right. Boom. One more time. Ready? Oh, I'm sorry. Try again. Ready? Oh, I'm sorry. One more time. Ready? And oh, I'm so sorry, woman. Maybe you can try your super spin attack. Are you gonna do that for me? Come on. Come on, do your twirly attack. It looks sexy. Oh, I'm so sorry. That didn't do anything. Here, let me help you out here. Oh, yes. Right in the boobie. Nice.
Ah! Not bad, but don't think it ends here! Call me.
Sorry. Alright, so that's how that ends, and I guess that's our end of our quest of going pirate hunting. Oh wait, no, we weren't pirate hunting. Whatever, man, I'm just gonna shut up. Yeah, I see you there. Nom, I'm Shadowblade, I'm gonna nom your face off. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'll pass. I'll pass like gas. Just saying, I am not in the mood for any of your nomming and any of your shell-bladedness. Just know. I'm going to go ahead, grab this egg, note that it's the last of the 4 eggs, and get out of here, because I am not in the mood for your business. Not in the mood for what you're selling. Goodbye, good riddance. So anyway, if you manage to get all 3 eggs in the Gerudo Pirate Fortress, again, back to the debate, I don't know if it's Gerudo or Gerudo, but I'll just say Gerudo for the sake of it, since the majority of the people seem to say it that way. You're pretty much done here, and if you followed along, there really wasn't anything in any of the chests. They were just all rupees. So if you're not much into that, you didn't have to get any of the chests I picked up. The main thing you had to pick up was the Zora Eggs. So let's go ahead and head back to the doctor's place. I suppose that'd be a good idea. And I think we're going to go ahead and drop those off, and that'll be an episode there, I suppose. So I'll see you guys at the Doctor's Fortress, the Marine Research Lab. We'll see you there. Okay, so we're back, guys. Let me go ahead and show it to you. Is this okay? No, I don't think so. I'm not going to do that. That's like a totally outdated joke. Is this okay, Mommy? No, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not outdated. It's not something I'm willing to, like, take credit for, I guess you could say. And it's not to say that I am. It's just I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's me, so I suppose I shouldn't do it, you know.
It's one of those things where you just, I don't, just be quiet. Just shut up. Seriously. Here I am telling myself to shut up. Yeah, this is a productive conversation. Alrighty, so anyway, we're going to drop these eggs off, and that's the end of this episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Love you all very much. Please don't let your tails flap. And as question of the video, do you pronounce it Gerudo or Gerudo Pirates Fortress? Or Gerudo Thieves or Gerudo Thieves? Do you pronounce that G as a G sound or a J sound? Leave it in the comments. Be glad to read them. Take care, y'all, and don't let your tails flap. Peace!